One of the forms of the equation of a line is in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, where the m is the slope and the b is the y-intercept. So if you look at the example, y equals 2x plus 7. The 7, the number that's alone, is always your y-intercept. So if you were to graph this, you would start on the y-axis up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start up at a positive 7, and the slope is 2, which means from that y-intercept we are going to rise up 2 and move across the page by 1. Up 2 and across the page by 1. So we went up 2 boxes and over 1, and then that's going to help us to draw in our line. The y-intercept at 7 and a slope of 2. Here we have another example where we want to write the equation of the line. Y equals mx plus b. So we need to find the slope. Here our graph is rising up 1, 2, and over 3. 1, 2, 3. So the slope is up 2 over 3, or a slope of 2/3. And the y-intercept starts down at -1, -2. And that's if we were to write that as a point, it's when x is 0 and y is -2. So our equation is y equals 2/3 x mx plus, and a y-intercept of -2. You may also see this written instead as y equals 2/3 x minus 2 instead of saying plus -2. One more graph of this form in slope-intercept form, y equals 3x minus 2. The y-intercept is at -2. The slope is 3. That means we're going to rise up 1 and over 3. So if we start at -2 for the y-intercept, go down on the y-axis to -2. And from here, we're going to rise up 3, 1, 2, 3, and across 2. And then up 1, across 1, sorry. And then rise up 3 and over 1. Rise up 3 and over 1, and draw in the line. One more thing we should consider is what if you had a negative slope? Y equals negative 2x plus 4. In this situation, we'd have to start at a y-intercept of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 up on the y-axis. And then a slope of -2 means we're going to be going down 2 and over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, and drawing the line. Oops, that's a little off. But you get the point. We have one more type of a line that we're going to look at, and this is called point-slope form. So if you're given a point, like, for example, the point 7 for x, comma 5. 7, comma 5. This would be a point on the line that has a slope of 2, and we would write it as y minus 5 equals 2 times x minus 7. So we've got our point-slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So we're going to use this to make a graph. Okay, if we graph our first line here, we want to start at the point when the x was a 7 and the y was a 5. So we'll go over 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our starting point. And then the slope was 2, meaning we're going to rise up 2 and over 1, up 2 and over 1, and there's our line. That's it. If I looked at my second line down here, the y-coordinate is the 4, and the x-coordinate, though, this does not say x minus the number. This says x plus. So you have to think of this as x minus a -3, because minus a negative would make positive. So the x value here is -3. And we're going to try to graph the point -3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and up 4. And now from that point, we have a slope of 5, 6. So we're going to go up 5 and over 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can graph that line. So again, watch out for the x plus 3 is really x minus a -3. And that is the point-slope form for graphing a line.